If your refugee claim comes down to one thing, it's going to be this. And I'm going to be talking about how the Refugee Protection Division and the Refugee Appeal Division assess your refugee claim, and if they believe if it's believable, and how inconsistencies and contradictions can ruin your claim. Something that a lot of people don't know. You don't need perfect evidence to win your refugee claim. If your refugee claim is not credible, then you might lose your claim, and even if it's actually real. Refugee law, the credibility is whether the decision maker believes that it is truthful and a reliable story. It also says that the Refugee Protection Division and the Refugee Appeal Division are not bound by strict rules for evidence. They rely on anything that they find credible and trustworthy. You don't always need documents. Testimony can be enough, and hearsay can be used. But the key is if your evidence is believable. There is one major legal principle that we have to consider here, and that is the presumption of truth. It means that if a claimant makes a testimony under oath, then it's presumed to be true unless there are reasons why they should not believe that it is true. Things like inconsistencies, contradictions, missing details. What decision makers actually look for. Consistencies between your testimony and your documents. That means you're leaving out details from your claim. Contradictions in your timeline. Possible explanations of supporting evidence when it is expected. Here's a really important part. Decision makers cannot rely on speculation or assumptions. There's a difference between inference and speculation. Reasonable inference is a conclusion that you've made based on evidence. Speculation is a guess with no real proof. I've made it very clear. If you make an assumption, base your decision on this, it can be overturned. So you have to remember that your story is not going to be assessed on its own. It has to be assessed based on the country evidence. That means if your story is going against the country conditions, then it's just going to become so much harder to prove. This is really important because this is the objective part of your testimony. Here's the really important part, guys. If your story is not clear, consistent, or then it is at risk of being rejected. Preparing your refugee claim and are worried about inconsistencies, contact us at New Sheffield Immigration Services, where we can help you to set up your refugee claim in a manner that can prove your case.